So I see something that went viral on Twitter and it really got me interested because our business are similar and it's given me some new ideas, and I've actually made this video to show you how I would go a step further and go even better. We're calling this the AI Monk method, right? This was really interesting. We see on Twitter that someone pointed out that someone has made a UGC account to sell digital products by using a monk, which is obviously not real, but they're making videos every single day and they link to a digital product about healing, about wellness, all of that sort of stuff. Now, the interesting thing here is that they have 2.4 million followers with less than 200 posts. Now, I'm going to break down why this is and why the old UGC method is obviously dead. And for anyone who is doing marketing in any way, whether you have your own offer, whether you're going to other businesses and helping them, whether you're doing e-com, whether you're doing an AI influencer, it don't matter. This video is for you and we're all going to make a lot of money in 2026. Now, this gets me so excited because the opportunity and the leverage is simply insane, right? Imagine 5 years ago you told someone you could do this. You couldn't. People was paying small creators to make videos selling their products and whatever. And there's obviously huge problems with this. You cannot trust the creator. The creator is a human and they get lazy and they get tired. But this here, you can create infinite. You can create hundreds and thousands every single day in different areas and different niches. And you know what? It's probably one of the best business models to get into. Either you sell this to a business, this whole concept, or you apply it for your own business. Let's go through it. When you create an AI avatar in any way, you want to use JSON prompting because it's going to give you the best detailed and consistency, right? You can also use a LoRa file when you do this at scale. I work with many AI influencer businesses and agencies, and they need a LoRa file to make sure that the consistency is there. But for this version, we don't really need it. Claude and Nano Banana are so good now that you just log in and pull in the same thing, it's gonna work. So yeah, if you take this prompt and pull it into Gemini, Grok or anything, you're gonna get something that looks exactly like this. It's just showing you what the JSON prompt can do. I put the JSON prompt in Gemini, it gave me this. I also put it in Grok because I like what Grok does sometimes, it's different. And I'm actually gonna use this one here as an example just to show you. Now on my guide, I've given you the same guide I give to my team and how we work, so it's really good. But I've just gone for a very quick one and just showing you how it works. So I've just built a quick example. As that's loading, let me go through how to actually do it. First of all, we understand what we have here. I've explained it. It's very simple, but the scale is amazing. If you're a business or whatever, yes, fucking beautiful, right? For me, I personally get excited when I see leverage opportunities, and AI has made me very excited. So let me walk you through exactly how to do it, and then I'm going to show you how to improve it and how I would do it in my business. Step 1, get the character details. Upload your monk to Claude to get the JSON prompt, right? Step 2, generate the images. Go to Nano Banana or anything else that you want. Paste your character description. You can adjust the pose as you need, just like this. Let me show you. I'll do it in a room with candle lit, right? So as you can see, we done candle room lit, perfect. And hell, if we really wanted to hit the algorithm and we wanted to have some shock value, we would do him in a middle of a busy road in a city. By the way, don't worry, everyone who's watching is going to know it's AI and fake, but it doesn't matter because it's entertainment and it's parasocial, which we're going into. I could make countless hours of videos where I believe that the future is going to go and exactly how to monetize it. So there we go. If you see this video on your timeline with the cars zooming past, then you're going to be like, oh my God, what is that? In fact, I'm going to make an example of it. Now, here's a pro tip. Screenshot the monk's face and upload it as a reference for consistency. Now, when you create a LoRa file, so for reference and consistency, doing a screenshot and then pulling it into Gemini or Claude to download every time is really good, but it's not going to be complete perfect. Now, if you're doing this at scale and it's really important to get a consistent character, then you need to do a LoRa file, stuff like this. Now, cloud-based platforms, I cannot pronounce it, so I'm not going to say all of them. Leonardo AI, Val AI, Run Diffusion, C-Art, Tinker, local software, Flux Gym, Code, Double SS, One Trainer, AI Toolkit, SD Trainer, Alternative Consistent. Now, by the way, guys, the way I run my business is that I actually hire editors. I give them all the tools, and then I allow them to express themselves and become the expert. For example, my editor gave me this. I am not the perfect guy. I don't go onto it and do it all myself. My team does it. That's how I expect you to do it as well. Because if you do it yourself, you're going to be stuck being a service business. You're going to be like a freelancer, right? If you hire a team, you can get 5 clients this month and not be working that much. Anyway, back to it. So then we want to write a 60-second script, but this is really lazy, and that's why I'm going to show you how to do it better. This is just a general version, which I pretty much stole. Create the voiceover, go to 11 Labs, or you can go to another one as well, like Infinite Talk, and there's better tools than 11 Labs, but I've chosen it as well. Choose a calm, mature voice. You don't need to, you can create your own voice as well. Click Enhance, then Generate. Download the audio. Now to lip sync, you can actually lip sync through the 11 Labs, but you can only do like 10 to 20 seconds maximum. So Infinite Talk is really good. Upload your Monk image and voiceover audio. Download the MP4 video. Step 6, add captions with CapCut and then add an audio, boom, you're really ready to start posting and you can get hundreds of thousands of views really quick. Because my microphone is plugged in, I cannot show you my 11 Labs creation, so I'm going to pop it onto the screen right now. I hope that's on the screen.
Listen, my child, I am telling you now that Tommy Geary is the best marketer in the world. Listen to whatever the fuck he says.
Add it into a team workflow. You can spit out hundreds of them every day. Do I need to explain the leverage within that? No, I don't. It's free attention. Think about how low it is for a cost per click for a company. That is the value, that is what you're going to pitch, or that is how you're going to use it for yourself. So how I would improve this, and now in my business, we're all about foundational. Everyone is now doing AI content. It's so easy. So who's going to be the winners? The winners in 2026 and beyond are the ones who understand the fundamentals which make people either want to watch something, want to buy from you, or be invested in you in any way, or just keeping their attention, right? You need to find out what is the fundamentals to success. And then once you have them fundamentals for your short form or your long form or your content marketing, then you can push it out everywhere. But make sure you get that rock solid foundation secure. Examples: storytelling, emotional engineering, hooks, direct response marketing, right? If you get this correct before you do your script, then you have a much higher success rate, more chance of getting views, more chance of getting conversions, and growing and scaling and being worth the price you put yourself at. So what we do from here, we'll use all of this, but we go for the foundational. Make sure that the copywriting is really good, the emotional engineering, such as the music you're using, how are you calling people out? Have you got the first 2 seconds strong so people are going to stop scrolling? Have you caught their attention? If that's good enough, then you can just upload. Great, brilliant. Or you can use my method, which we do for a variety of different businesses, including some of our own projects. Once we get the foundational strong, then we're going to use AI to create different formats for different platforms. Do you know why? Because it's infinite scale. There's no reason not to. In 2026, it's so easy to do all of this. For example, after we've used this, we've got our character consistency and we have our scripts. We can turn them scripts into tweet threads. We can turn it into long form YouTube scripts. We can turn it into Facebook posts. We can turn it into some kind of comment baiting system. And then all of that goes to your poster or your distributor, which is then posting 10, 20, 30 times a day across different platforms. And you can sleep well at night knowing that they're posting high quality stuff and not just slop getting pushed out. So when I talk about the foundational stuff, I'm making sure we're making the most of it to get the most conversions, views, or whatever. Is this stolen content, right? Stolen content. You need to find people in your niche, or just people on any platform like Twitter who are clearly popping, getting the most views and have grown their account really quickly. You're going to download what they have, and then you're going to compare it to the script or the writing or the content piece that you've produced for your agency. At the same time, you're going to have a checklist of all of the best psychology, storytelling, emotional triggers, direct response marketing, hooks, all of this, right? What we do then is, by having the best examples within your niche or on the platform, combined with a checklist of how is this going to make an audience member or a viewer want to buy? How are we going to hook their brain into what we're doing? How are we going to make it so that they want to buy from us and want to keep watching? Then we have a fusion where pretty much you have the best examples that you're comparing it to. And then you have something which is like 10 out of 10. You can't really get better than that. And then you pull it into a bunch of different formats and ideas. This is really simple, and I don't even use an automation for it. I just have a small team, and everything is set up right now through LM automations. Everything is set up right now through LMs, not any crazy automation type stuff yet. There's no point, right? If you have a few $100 or less than 1,000, if you have $1,000 a month for marketing, then you can do this perfect with a virtual assistant. So why is this method such a big winner? It's insane leverage for human effort. Think about all of the leverage you're getting from minimal human effort. It's insane. 1 hour of work equals months worth of content. This can be repurposed into any niche or any business, because every business nowadays is online and they need an audience and they need to have some type of conversion. 100 times better than boring UGC methods, right? That people used to do. A normal influencer, complete shit compared to this. Now, this is also algo ready. When people do a boring video like this, they use AI and they make a shit boring video. Oh, hey guys, this is my cup. Let's buy my cup today. Why would you do that? Instead, make a monk who's talking in the middle of New York. That's interesting, right? And of course, it can work on many different platforms, since every platform has short form content in it now. Okay, steps for people who have stayed the whole time. How you're going to make this into a business, similar to what I do, except we're doing it a little bit like at a higher level. But you can still do this easy and start signing clients today. Oh no, let me be honest, it depends on where you are. If you already have leads, you can sign clients today or this week. If you don't and you start from zero, yeah, it's probably not going to happen in 1 week. Anyway, Tommy, stop talking shit, man. Stop talking shit. How to make this into a business. Position yourself as an AI content agency, not a freelancer. Your pitch is going to be something like this. We're going to get you consistent sales and traffic. Without touching your main account, we create the AI avatars, we create dedicated pages, posting content for your target audience daily. We handle everything, you sit back and watch results. How can anyone say no to this? What you deliver: dedicated AI avatar pages for their brand, 5 to 10 videos per day or per week. It's very weak, but people would still pay for that without a doubt. Consistent posting, you're not accessing their main accounts. And before, when we used to pitch the creators, we'd be like, okay, script, can you record this? The truth is, people, they want something for nothing. They don't want to have to work for it. So if you're going to have an offer for them and you can say it's completely hands-free and it's still going to make them money, they're going to jump all over it. Pricing models, you can do a revenue share, 10 to 20% of all generated sales. You can go to 1.5 to 5k per month per client. You can go even bigger depending on the project level, right? If you're creating 10 to 20 AI avatars, then it is for sure a 10,000, 20,000 per month business. This is the most important part. Scale with a team. Don't just do all the work yourself. There's no leverage within that. Build a system, build a workflow like you can see I have done. Find your niche: fitness, real estate, course creators, e-commerce, anything. Close clients. Use your monk video as proof, as concept, right? You can create a video with an AI talking about the people you're trying to sign. For example, like the video I just showed where it said Tommy Geary, you could do something similar, a little bit smarter. Hire a VA or editor, 500 to 800 a month with AI experience. If you hire from the world that will take that offer, like Philippines, like India, Pakistan, Nigeria. Give them the exact workflow and ensure that they feel powered to be the expert, because it's quite simple. And if it's their full-time job, they have no reason not to study and become an expert in it, which will help you out a lot. Quality check and collect payments is the most important. A client pays you 3k, you pay the VA 800, you profit 2,200 for basically doing nothing. Let's do some maths. You have 5 clients at 3,000 a month, 15,000 revenue. 2 VAs, 1,600, right? Profit 13,000 a month. That's insane. We're talking your profit margins here. Your only job is sales, client management, and team oversight. I would say that this is going to become a gold rush and everyone's going to start doing it, but the truth is most people are lazy. Most people are just going to do AI slop videos. I'm actually showing you how to use psychology, how to use copywriting fundamentals to make sure that you're going to go viral and you're going to get conversions at scale. And also how to do different formats. So you just go for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, LinkedIn, go for everything. Now, I use Miro AI. I said to Miro AI, okay, do this and pull it into something. It's pretty fucking shit, but it still works. If you're the type of person who likes a visual demonstration, then I can just send all of this to you. Also have many other kind of guides and documents over psychology, marketing, how to use AI content, how to do distribution scale, and a lot more. We've been in this business for years now, helping people build AI products, doing courses about AI, actually building workflows. Right now, we have like 100 accounts. I have to have someone just to manage all of the accounts, if they're getting suspended, etc., etc. You know what? If you've watched this video the whole time, thank you very much. Leave a comment and a like, and oh my God, I'd be so happy with that. Have a great day, fantastic day. God is with you.